There's no one in my home. I have a son that's 3 years old, daycare. So what is the problem? I think in June, I found out that there was a water main break in front of my door. So I called 311 to get the status of it, like what occurred, because I was away. The operator stated that, oh, it was just a lid that wasn't tightened. It had to be tightened up. So today when I spoke with someone over here on Holiday Street, she stated that they replaced the meter. I said, oh, they replaced the meter. I said, is this what I'm paying for? Because last month, my bill was $200. And I said, no, I'm not going to pay the whole amount because it's just saying that, okay, I'm
That's a
admitting
quarter,
to
not a
this
month,
bill.
for three months.
Right, well, 3 months, right. The bill from April the 24th through August the 7th was $305.47. So when I spoke to the young lady, she said, February bill was an estimated bill of $127. Why are they estimating bills? And then April, it was $54. So it has to be something wrong with the meter readings. So I then went down one day and paid the bill in person because I told her, I said, well, I want someone to come out and read my meter. She said, well, someone has already been out to read it. I said, when? I said, well, how will I know someone has read my meter? She said, they will place a card on your door. I said, okay. I said, I have yet to see a card on my door, and I have been fighting for this at least about 2 years because my bill has been fluctuating like this. And to hear others from the same neighborhood complain about the bill, it has to be something wrong. So, I mean, I wish something could be done about it because I'm trying to pay my bill, and I refuse to pay this high amount because no way in the world I'm utilizing this much water.
Okay.
And
That's
it's frustrating.
1519 North Wick, Northwick. I see our friends from DPW are writing that down. Thank you, Ms. West, for coming down to City Council chambers. Mr. McNeil, Wally McNeil of Lloyd Street, not in the 3rd District. Welcome.
Councilman Young's district.
Councilman Young's district.
Yeah.
Okay. Share the pain.
Okay, well, basically,
Pull the microphone to you so you can be heard.
okay, I live in the Albemarle Square condominiums, and I was one of the first people to move in. And in the beginning, my water bill, I live alone, and I travel a lot. So there's hardly anyone, well, I'm hardly ever there. But my water bills in the beginning were $145 to $200. And first I thought that was, you know, maybe it was because of the new construction. But it continued, and then Lindsay, that was here earlier, she's our association president, and she let us know that there were lots of people that had $800 water. There was some people that had $3,000 water bills, and they lived in condos. And just no way that our bill, I mean, basically we felt we were being robbed. But of course, Councilman Young, he helped us with this issue of the sprinkler systems that we were being charged for a commercial rate. But basically, I mean, I don't think that was fair, and we should be entitled to a refund because we did nothing. We didn't use the water. We were just being billed for it. So that's my contention.
Thank you. Did you get it rectified?
No, Will. Our association was helping us with the water bill, but we still owe the association for the water bill.
So you're the association.
Well, the association paid for.
What is that? What is that association?
The Albemarle Square Condominium Association.
Albemarle Square Condominium Association. Would you check into that? Thank you for stopping down tonight. You know.
Okay.
The last one for the public before we get answers from our friends in finance and DPW is Barbier. Is the first name? What is the first name, ma'am? Who? I thought it was. I didn't want to mispronounce. Welcome to City Council chambers. Please come right to the microphone. Do you have prepared statements too? I thought you might have done some. I thought you'd bring up a packet of. No, that was Ms. Stewart's work. No, go ahead. Welcome to City Council chambers. Pull the microphone down to you.
My name is.
Pull the microphone so you can.
Okay.
Yeah, there you are. There.
My name is Hussein Barbieri. My in a store location is 1801 Pennsylvania Avenue.
1801 Pennsylvania Avenue. I just wanted for the phones. Okay.
Yes, sir. I have the place in 1995 since they used the laundromat, and then right now is, and then 1995 when I get the place, we changed it to Kim's Wireless Store. I have 2 employees, and then every time I has a really big amount is water bill, and then every year they come out and $10,000, and every year once when I water bill they come out $10,000, something like that, every 1 year altogether. But I try to stay out for my water bill so expensive.
You have a copy of the bill?
Yes, sir.
We'll give it back to you. It won't.
Yes, sir. I've been paid for every year for the put on tax sale. I bring it.
Yeah. Thank you. And you can go back and testify. We'll give this back to you. I just want to. Okay. 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 We'll get back to the microphone so you can be heard by the general public. We'll give this back to you. Okay. We'll go right back to you. We just want to glance at them. Go back to your testimony. You can continue.
One more.
Okay. You paid $16,000? So in order to avoid going to tax sale, you paid the $16,000. Okay, go back to you so we can hear you at home, a microphone. Well, no, she paid $16,000 to prevent it from going to tax sale.
Yes.
Okay, obviously, did you call the DPW folks, ask them? You're familiar with this? Okay, will you address that when your testimony?
And then I have a new bill last week, and then only $176. And how can we? There was every time that $2,000 bill come to $176 for 3 months, and then it's big difference. It just new bill has like $176 right now for last bill.
And what business? What is the business at 1801 Pennsylvania?
We have a Kim's Wireless Store. Last year I have only 2 employees using 1 toilet.
Okay.
We don't have no laundromat, nothing else. Only 1 toilet we have. And then they've been charged my account because we used to have a laundromat a long time ago. Every month, $400, even we don't use that water. And then we change it in a pipe. They used to have a 2 meter, and I changed it to, I spent $3,500 for the change pipe. And 3 years ago, I have a receipt for that. And then, I fixed everything. Still, my water bill is really, really high. Then, last month, and $176 finally come out low amount. Now I want to know about why at that time was big. Right now it's $176.
Hopefully, when we get to our
Yes.
testimony,
It's-
that's an amazing.
I want to water.
Ms. Barberari, is that your name?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I want you to
Barberari.
take your. Ms. Stewart, you missed this one on your research. Okay. Hopefully, hang around, please. Maybe we'll get an answer from our friends in finance and DPW. Quite frankly, I want to mention to, thank you, Ms. Barber. I want to mention to Mr. Moneski and Mr. Winfield, I was unprepared for the type of testimony that we received here tonight from the public. I was prepared to have a long hearing because I thought it would be a lot of folks, and there are a lot of folks, that came down and expressed their concerns and displeasure with this, but I know the councilman wasn't prepared for Ms. Stewart's in-depth study, and we heard from the folks up in the 3rd District, and we heard from Ms. Hu Barberari. So, Director Winfield, did you folks want to take the first crack at this, or you want finance first? And Director Winfield, I was not prepared for this. Obviously, I think we need to, and you can do it right from the chair if you wish. That's fine. I know that DPW is prepared for these answers, but we need to know, get to the bottom, as the folks say. So, Director Winfield, please announce who was with you from your staff.
Good afternoon. People from the DPW behind me are, on my left and going to his or her left, is Mr. Brian Samuels, who is the acting bureau head for the Bureau of Bureau of Water Wastewater. Mr. John Brewer, who is the chief for Revenue Management and Billing, and then Mr. Ben Mealy, who is the chief of Collins, who's our liaison with the council. I'd like to begin by just talking about DPW. The Department of Public Works is committed to the highest quality of customer service, including providing customers with adequate water bills and a prompt investigation and response to all customer concerns regarding water billing issues. The Department of Public Works generates over 1.6 million water bills annually by reading the water meters of over 400,000 customers every quarter. Utility billing statistics indicate that fewer than 0.5% of water bills are adjusted for bad reads. As a safeguard, the utility billing system contains a quality assurance program to flag accounts with unusual proposed billings. Check read work orders are generated to double-check the readings on many of these accounts before a bill is sent to the customer. Also, some accounts are estimated using the previous quarter's daily average consumption when there is difficulty gaining access to the meter. The customer has several important rights if he or she has questions or concerns about water bills. Customers can contact our customer service representatives to ask questions or have any billing matters reviewed at 410-396-5398 or by calling 311.
Is that information, not to stop you, is that information also submitted to the water bills where they can call? So there's a number on the water bill where you can call in case there was a problem? Okay.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Customers can also request a review of any charges. Customers can request that the meter be read again and checked for accuracy or leaks. Customers can request an adjustment of charges if they have experienced a leak. Customers can request a hearing before a hearing officer to have billing problems addressed. No lawyer is required to request or attend a hearing. We do not turn off...
Not to stop you again, but what percentage of the appeals, just I don't need to pin you down or the finance people down, what percentage of the appeals are upheld or the appellant is reasons or have a bill changed?
I would say about 99% of the bills are adjusted,
Okay.
for a
So
hearing
in other words,
officer.